Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on video, let me know what you think. Now, Wanda's back to sucking her teeth again, and in between sucking her teeth, she back talking about Melody, then KEKE as usual. Now, Wanda and Tisha, they need to realize that the messenger is not as important as the message itself. Wanda and Tisha are clearly taking their anger out on the wrong person, the wrong people. Melody and KEKE, they're not the target. They should not be the target. They can't stand Melody and KEKE for several reasons. One, Tisha always wanted to be both of these ladies, KEKE and Melody. And she can't measure up in no way. KEKE was a whole professor. Can you imagine Tisha being anybody's professor at any school? Can you imagine Tisha being a kindergarten teacher? So they can say whatever they want about KEKE, but at least she's educated enough where we know she's educated enough to be a college professor. What have Tisha proven to us about her business, about her jobs? So yes, I believe Tisha want to be Melody and KEKE. She want to be the boss of her own company, run several businesses, and have this glamorous life and this perfect marriage, and it's not working out the way she visioned it. When she first met Melody and Martell, they were living her dream, and I believe she did not like Melody from the beginning because Melody was actually living out her dream. And Tisha wanted that. And she's been chasing that ever since she's seen that it could actually happen for a black family. It's so people got this misconception that happiness is not real for the black woman. Melody was living out her dreams. Whether she never get married again in life, she was living out her dreams, and now she's living out even better, bigger dreams, turning out business after business by herself. And Tisha wish she was able to do half the things that Melody is doing. Plus, they're mad that Tisha daddy was in Melody's DM. So Wanda don't like it because she can't see one of her kids' fathers liking Melody. Plus, Tisha know that Marceau got a soft spot for Melody. She don't have nothing to worry about. Doggone well Melody ain't finna swing that way. But just the fact that she knows that Marceau, he have a weak spot for Melody. He really likes Melody, and everybody can see it, even Tisha. And he didn't throw up in Tisha's face about her being jealous of Melody. So yes, no matter what Melody does, Tisha and her mama are never going to like these two ladies because Tisha has never been able to measure up to their level. But like I say, they missing the message because they don't like the messenger. Wanda calling these ladies all out their name, calling them 304s like she know who they slept with. Or like it's like, Wanda, aren't you the lady that claimed to have a husband and a boyfriend? It's like you got some nerve to call another lady 304. The audacity of you. She talking about KEKE lost everything 13 years ago and Melody about to lose everything because her businesses aren't sticky. And once again, she talking out the side of her neck because she talking like Marceau not in court fighting the case of his life, about to be exposed for fraud and maybe have to fork over $5 million, which clearly they don't have. And it's going to set the Scotts so far back in business and in life. But yet she talking about what other folks have lost. I don't get it. Make it make sense. It's like she don't realize KEKE, she still has her husband, her life. She's not living on the street. She's not homeless. She can get a job. She just happens to want to find the job that she wants for her. And if her husband, who is paying her bills, is okay with her going down her own path, then who is you to say that she lost everything? Maybe she did. But at least she's not to the point where she's being sued. At least she's not to the point where she's homeless. And at least she's not to the point where her husband is making her look stupid and foolish every single day. It just don't make no sense. So Wanda need to really think about what she be saying when she be talking out the side of her neck, because it don't make no sense. KEKE husband up there cooking for her, not complaining, helping her, still paying her bills. He's stuck by her throughout her addiction, and he's still there. That speaks volumes. Melody running several businesses, building her empire, and turning out dozens of entrepreneurs year after year. The same business that she got the Scotts started in. But they got the big head and went rogue and thinking that and let their egos get in the way, and they thinking that they're bigger and better than everybody. And yet here they are, being found out for fraud and stuff. So I just don't get her. She's still coming for people, kids, talking about at least Tisha know who her baby daddies are. And I'm like, Wanda, aren't you the person that have multiple baby daddies? Again, you not the person to talk this mess. Think about it. It was like this old lady, Wanda, she's disgusting, talking about these ladies needing some penis in their life. And I'm like, why is she talking about these ladies needing to be intimate? If this was my mother, I would really be ashamed. And mother or not, this is clearly a case of everybody can't go where you go. She is a walking billboard for leaving people where they at, just leaving where they at. Wanda should have never been allowed, in my opinion, on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she proved it by saying they put her off the show in right on time, because if she was there, she would have, fought. She would have started a fight with KEKE or Melody or whatever. And I'm like, this lady is old enough to be their mother, and she just happens to be KEKE's aunt. It's like, I know you can't pick your family, but this is one person that I would have to step right over if we were family. Because it's like they're getting upset over KEKE telling a rumor, but not one time have they stopped and checked Marceau to ask him about the rumor that's being said about him. See, sometimes it's not. Sometimes things are a blessing in disguise, and it doesn't matter who bring the message or how the message get delivered. The purpose is to receive the message and the blessing the message can bring. KEKE exposing Marceau or telling the rumor about Marceau, bringing the information out to the open, to the forefront for Tisha to know, that should have been a blessing in disguise. Because remember, Tisha said, when you got something, let her know, and then she'll act upon it. But now she want to get mad because the information is out there. It's like Wanda and Tisha still think that people want Tisha and Marceau marriage to end. But who cares if Tisha stays or leave? Truthfully, nobody really cares one way or the other. And nobody expects Tisha to leave because she loves appearances. And as long as she can appear happy, successful, and rich, she not leaving that marriage. As miserable as it is, her being miserable or not, she gonna stick it out, and she gonna be just fine. But until because it's not gonna move forward. It's not getting better for her. It's gonna get worse, because the longer she stay there, the more miserable she's going to be. But she doesn't care, because she's all about appearances. But my thing is, Wanda, whether Tisha stay or leave, at least tell the Negro that supposed to be her husband to have a little dignity and integrity for him and his family, so the kids be a little bit more discreet and keep his stuff away from the house, so Tisha can stop being embarrassed and the kids don't have to find out that they daddy ain't about shit. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.